Triggers. Oh, how many thoughts are in here?
Right here, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. There'll never be a love like this for sure. Come on, 'cause I never before. He opened my eyes. Yes, he did.
Hop to it. All right, you guys, welcome to another edition of Something to Talk About. It's hashtag STTA Monday featuring me, L, Brianna to my right, and Dr. Fight in the room soon at some point. So, welcome, you guys. It is June 9th. We are on the precipice of a hot boy summer. Can I explain to you what the hot boy summer is? It's all the hot ass air and shiggity shanova that's happening in DC, and it's blowing out across the country. And LA is the headquarters for it all. It's okay. LA is the place. So let's break it down, can we please? So earlier today, I think it was yesterday that Governor Newsom said that Donald Trump had no business deploying the National Guard to the city. All these people are doing are protesting our rights, the rights that we have under the United States Constitution. He has called in, who is this Tony, somebody, this border czar, or whoever this asshole is. He's called him in there. And as of, I think, maybe like 5:30 today, he's also deploying 500 Marines in LA. Newsom has issued a word. He said, "You all keep talking about me. You keep threatening me." He said, "Come and get me." That's what Governor Newsom said. He said he's sick and tired of them threatening all the blowhorn, the loud noise. He said, "I've done nothing wrong," and they have no business in the city of LA when all they're doing is protesting. What they're doing now, this is what Donald Trump does. This is what he does. He conjures up as if people are attacking American citizens, when he's the one attacking America. He is. But if you paid attention, Kamala Harris said that he was going to turn Americans on Americans. Everything thus far that she said, when she talked about him and what he would do, he is bringing it to fruition. Because he's not a complicated man anyway. He's a simple-minded individual that all he knows is to just repeat the same things he did last time. This is nothing new for him. The only thing that was new was Elon Musk. That was the only thing that was new. And now that Elon has left the bosom of Trump, Elon and now they're exchanging fire rockets, if you want to call it, at each other. But the big thing is that too, Elon is eventually, I think, going to spill way more tea than we expect. So the hot boy summer will continue until it just erupts completely. So you all heard it here. Hashtag hot boy summer means the hell is coming from DC and around. Okay? And I like Governor Gavin Newsom. I've always liked him. I'm down to do something. So I've always liked him. And so he is just protecting his state. He is protecting his state, as well he should. There's a video that's circulating. I can't know the guy's name, but the video that's circulating, it has said that it is Kurt Russell's son, and in fact, it is not Kurt Russell's son. Oh my God, I have the guy's name. It was written down somewhere, and I cannot recall his name. But it's not Kurt Russell's son that's talking, and he was talking to the National Guardsman that was standing there. He said, I understand you have children. I understand you have a job to do. But this is not the job that you are called that you are called on to do and harass and attack your fellow American citizens. And so he made it abundantly clear. He said you should not be standing over there. You should be standing over here. In other words, behind him. I can say that's not Kurt Russell's son.
Well, he got an extreme twin.
Well, they say all of us have a twin somewhere in the world.
They
So
do say everybody got
I
twins.
guess so. So anyway, they've been attacking in LA. And here's the thing: LA haven't had any bad riots since what 94 was it?
92.
92 rioting king. And let me tell y'all something. When them riots was going on, he was on the West Coast. Only thing we used to sit there and watch what was going on. And now keep in mind, I was in my 20s. We was like, we should when they see all the rummaging that people were doing and all the other stuff like that. Some of my family members was like, we should go up to get us some TVs. I was like, stop it, stop. But so when LA starts to burn and riots start to erupt, it's going to be some time before that's under control. So they can call them whoever they want to. I can tell you, from LA in South Central, all LA, they're gonna get a run for their money. That's all I'm saying. The people are going to give them a hell of a run for their money.
They had run by the town.
Yes, because now they called in what the man what unmanned taxis or whatever. And then they set them on fire. So,
Yeah,
so they're just doing the most.
So they've stopped. They've stopped. I guess service that those driverless taxis or whatever.
They call them to the scene, then they blow them up. That's what they do. That's what they was doing. They call them to the scene.
Okay.
The protesters, and then they set them on fire. Okay, and that's because I think that's part of Elon Musk. I think that's part of his something that he's done. So whatever. But anyway, I will continue to watch this and give you all updates. Hey, Dr. Fight, welcome.
Yo, you sent me the email at
Yo,
7 o'clock. I didn't know we was having the show or not.
I did not. I sent it at six. Well, you're seven. No, I did not.
7 his time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, in my time, you in Chicago, so you got to add an hour. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I always forget about that.
She got caught up doing other stuff.
Yeah. This is true. This is true.
That's what she.
She
I
ain't
did.
doing nothing.
I'm sorry. Please. Yeah, I was like, okay, what time is it? So that's what do you think about the unrest in LA?
I'm praying for him. You know what I'm saying? I got a partner out there told him, send me one of them flat screens.
You know what? Mm-mm. Stop.
I can use one in my office. You know what I'm saying? I can use one in my office.
You know
Let me
what?
tell you something. As much as these people think they gentrifying these communities,
Uh-huh.
there's still some niggas that live out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like there's still. I'm sorry,
Uh-uh.
I shouldn't have said niggas. There's still some of us that's out there. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all, since y'all got your little coffee shops and your little frappes and your little tanning salons and all this stuff out there now, you think LA Hollywood now. Nuh-uh.
No.
It's still some of us that ain't gonna take some of that
Oh
foolery.
yeah,
You
yeah,
hear what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I was the people
Yeah.
don't know. I said when LA gets to fighting and burning, it's not.
They burnt.
Yeah,
us.
they no one is left untouched. Let me just say that. Not the ones that own the coffee shops. Now they branch out. They come out of South Central. In case you all didn't know that, they
But
come out of South Central and they
but
cause all the lines. So
but this is all I'm gonna say. Don't burn your neighborhoods too bad. Take it on DC.
well, they can't get there.
No, wait a minute now. That's too far. Take it, take it to San Diego.
What you bother my neck of the woods? Back up, bro. Back up,
Take it to San Diego. They need a little bit
back
more.
up,
They need a little more color in San
back up.
Diego. You know what I'm saying? They need a little bit
Get
more
out of
color.
my neck of the woods. Back it all the way up.
Trust,
Too many.
trust. I was there a few years ago. It's enough. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah, back up out my neck of the woods. Get out of here.
Maybe they need to go to. Well, San Francisco got a lot of gay people. I mean, a lot of. Speaking of that, have y'all seen the Ricky Smiley stand up?
Ricky Smiley doing stand up.
He always do stand up. Yeah.
Oh,
Ricky Smiley been doing stand up for over 30 years. He got a new special on
Yeah, he
Hulu.
does.
what is it?
I haven't got a chance to watch. I'm actually watching, but I haven't got a chance to watch.
Oh,
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. By far, the funniest stand up in the last 10 years.
You said a lot. You putting a lot on.
Name me one funny stand up on Netflix, Hulu, in the Latin. Name
You
me
know,
one.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't because I'm missing a lot of the real funny people. So I can't really name you any right now.
I don't think it's really been any. Because I don't think did Dave Chappelle do his.
Because everybody's been trying to be so politically correct over the last two
She.
years that
Oh
I just
God.
can't even get into the whole
Um.
comedic thing right now
Yeah.
because I miss the old comedy. I miss when the
You can't.
comedians were talking about this and
You
that.
can't talk about people being fat. You
Yeah,
can't
you
talk
can talk
about
about
people wearing
right. You can
glasses.
talk about So I miss the old comedy. So the new stuff that's politically correct. I'm not in. Now, if Ricky Smiley's not being politically correct, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna watch.
I don't.
Let me tell you something. Now I know this is just one joke he did, but he got some more funny stuff too. He said he said black people deal with you coming out different than white people. He said, white people be all excited. Did you hear the news? Rebecca's a lesbian. He said, black mamas don't take it the same way white mamas do. You black mamas, you come in the house, I'm a where Keisha at? She upstairs, call herself liking coochie.
Not like it. Gucci.
All right, that was good. That was a good.
Not like. But why do you have to go Keisha? He.
This man,
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, I laughed so hard on Saturday. When I watched it, I laughed. Oh God. I had to put it on pause. I had to say, hold on, slow down. This here, this here too funny. This here funny,
Wait,
Not
funny.
Keisha upstairs liking
coochie.
coochie.
That was
Woo!
This too funny.
that was a good one. That was
Okay.
a good
I'm gonna
one.
watch it, and I ain't gonna go to the bed, and I ain't gonna drink none because I ain't gonna want to.
Okay, so that's not being politically correct.
I'm
That's
telling
not
you.
being politically correct. Okay.
No, he talking about my 600 pound life. First 48. He talking about all that.
Ooh.
He talking about all that. I'm telling you. He said, boy, they be out there washing them like they're Buick. You know?
Ow! Ow! Ooh! Ooh! Mm. Okay, Ricky. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh
Well,
God.
maybe Ricky will
Woo.
bring back some of those that old style comedy that classic comedy that I like. No one is up to table.
Oh man.
I see the trailer for it.
Hey, this man right here was talking about. I don't know when this was recorded, but I'm telling you, Hulu struck gold by cutting the deal with Ricky Smiley.
Dr. Fight, Brianna watching the trailer. Ricky Smiley. He
Wait,
said,
hold on.
he, he said, anybody talking about the women? He said, wait, hold, no, they got a man. They got a man. Mm-mm. No, he did not the hot skillet that he said. No, he didn't. And fried that chicken.
All of the seasons on the headboard.
Oh my God. He said all the seasons on the headboard. You know what? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me. Ricky Smiley, stop it. Stop it. He said took that electric skillet out in front of the bed.
Put
And
it
fried
on the,
that,
and fried the chicken and laid on the stage was like.
Oh
Okay,
God. Okay.
quit. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we got to catch Ricky Smiley special.
Oh,
See
I'm
that's
telling
comedy right there.
you, me and Thomas, I told Thomas, call me back when you watch it. Because I need somebody to talk to about it. And he did. He called me, he said, yo, Ricky Smiley a fool. I said, let me tell you something. He brought back the true genius of comedy. What
Yeah.
we've seen in the last 5 to 7 years, you know what I'm saying? Now I take my
Yeah.
hat off to Day Day. His name ain't Day Day.
What the hell?
Mike Epps.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, I was like,
Mike
David.
Epps. I take my hat off to Mike Epps. He had probably by far one of the funniest stand-ups in most recent time, as well as D. Ray Davis. I take my hat off to him also. Other than that, man, Cat Williams stand up last year was trash.
Wait a
Netflix
minute.
spent all of that money on a live stand up with Cat Williams, and it was horrible. He
Really?
wasn't even funny. It was horrible. Cat Williams came up on that. I
Oh,
wasn't really suppressed with Dave Chappelle stand up, and I am a Dave Chappelle fan. I love me some Dave Chappelle, but I wasn't impressed with his stand up. I wasn't impressed with Kevin Hart
Kevin
during the
Hart is funny.
pandemic.
Honestly, Kevin Hart has never been funny to me.
Nah, don't get me wrong. Kevin Hart has had some funny bits. I mean that whole all right. Now that right there was genius. I don't know if he wrote it or if he got it from one of his writers or whatever. I don't know, but that was funny. He had a couple of other funny ones, but then he became real gimmicky, and so he started losing all of his. And then that whole in the basement recording during the pandemic, that wasn't funny at all. So here you now have Ricky Smiley who is a part of the old regime of comedy. He's
Yeah.
a part of the DL Hughley, Bernie Macs,
Yeah.
of comedy, who really nothing was off limits for them
Uh huh. Uh
as
huh.
it pertains to their jokes. They talked about everyday life and put a comedic spin on it. And people, we
Absolutely.
laughed at
Absolutely.
ourselves.
Right.
I
Right.
mean,
And
we
people want to laugh at themselves. Exactly. Yep. Yep. That's what I said. And well, Jamie Foxx is supposed to be coming back. He's starting to do comedy, but what smaller venues. So let's see if Jamie bring it. If Jamie Foxx bring it.
You know who they need to give a special to, and they ain't gonna do it. There's two people that I want them to give a special to. Two people. Number one, I want them to give a special to Corey Holcomb. That's number one.
Well, he a
I
fool.
want
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
that's a real lot.
Corey.
Yeah.
Corey, see, they
No.
ain't ready for Corey kind of
No.
comedy,
No. No. No.
Corey gonna go there.
Yeah. Corey gonna go there and
But
do some. Oh, I'm. Yeah.
but
No.
he tear your mouth out funny. He raw like Eddie Murphy raw
Yes.
funny.
I
He
agree
he
with that.
that
Yep.
funny.
Yep.
I think they need to get Corey a special, and I think they need to give Tracy uh what's his name? Tracy. The guy that
Oh,
played Hustle
what's the
Man and
name of
Martin.
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Morgan, there it is. Yeah, they play Hustle Man and Martin. They need to give him a special. Corey Holcomb and Tracy Morgan. You get them two a special, I promise you,
Corey
people gonna be
Holcomb.
lined up everywhere.
Corey Holcomb is off the chain, right?
Oh,
I would literally pay to see him because he gonna have me on the floor and be like, Lord, somebody call
he
somebody.
I'm
al-
telling
he
you,
always at the
if
Is
you
it,
pregnant with
no, he
Corey
always at the
Holcomb
last
comedy, you gonna have that baby.
mm-mm. He was
That's
the
how
last
funny
in
he is.
Chicago.
Yeah, he's always at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, well, okay. Well, next time he in town, I got to go see
Yeah,
him.
he be up.
I would tape and record. See, this is Corey Holcomb. I got to go see next time he come in town.
He a fool.
That's
No,
like he a fool.
Ricky Smiley ain't much better because he laid on that stage and with the front. I'm like, you know what?
But here's the thing: if you have in the country, we have an unhinged president. So why can't you have some unhinged comedy? Let's just be honest, because because that's comedic all day. It's sad, but that's comedic all day.
Yeah, and
As what's called had said, he said Gavin Newsom, as Gavin said, he said, and Heck says he's a joke. He said, and we all know he a joke.
a drunk joke.
Yeah, a joke. Right, exactly. So we might as well let the punchlines roll. Let the punchlines get because yeah, it's hilarious. Okay.
That was funny.
Yeah. You all know tonight we got
Culture's biggest night.
Coach's biggest night on a Monday evening. I'm not understanding where we get that from, but anyway,
You
and
got who?
the
The
BET
BET
Awards
Awards.
is still happening tonight in LA.
The 25th anniversary.
Yep, they're still going on. So they said right now they haven't been canceled or nothing has been changed. So the red carpet should be happening right about now.
I mean, I ain't, you know, I look at that. I probably haven't watched a good BET award show probably since Monique. I'm not even gonna stunt to you.
Since she did the dance with the fact that she was still fat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But then that was a long time ago. Good God.
Because the hosts are not interested in me. Like Kevin Hart ain't gonna be interested in me. I just don't care.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why is Kevin Hart hosting the BET Awards. Does that not seem a little small for him to do? I'm just wondering. Because you never thought you would see Kevin Hart hosting the BET Awards. They must have paid him hella money to do the BET Awards. I mean,
Like,
he hasn't had a good a movie in a
like,
long time, so maybe that's why.
I just don't care to watch it. I don't want to see uh Snoop Corn Dog.
Well, I've never watched the
I'm
full.
sorry, Snoop Coon Dog.
Yeah, yeah, cool. I've never watched the full show of. I just used to watch the special events. Like one time they did Uncle Charlie and something else. So I
Okay,
watch it
that's the last time I
when they
watched.
have certain segments. That's when I usually watch because watching the whole thing, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm good.
Dr. Fight, you've been
And
watching updates on the Diddy trial.
I ain't watched the BET. Oh, you said Diddy. Let me go back to BET real quick. I get to Diddy in a minute.
Okay.
I ain't watched the whole BET award, and I think last year I figured out why. There is an age that we get. I ain't put my finger on what age it is, but there's an age we get where this new music don't do nothing for you.
There you
It
go.
half these people get
Preach.
on stage. They on stage with 12 million people. Like I can't even find. This is like Where Waldo of the performance. I can't even find the artists with all these people you got up here.
Well,
Like
apparently I was
who
early
the
to the party because
artists?
I
Who the
stopped
one
watching
talking?
YouTube.
What I agree with that. I agree with that. First of all, here's the thing: there are no real singers anymore. in,
Well,
in,
that
in,
part.
in the whole new school, whatever, there are no true singers. And so that's not interesting to me.
Here's the thing: we can go there, but what's bad is when you're watching it, right? You may tune in, and you ask me who somebody is, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, that is a valid point there too, right? Yeah.
She'll look at me. She's like,
I said,
who
who is
is
that?
so? I don't know because I don't listen to that. I can't listen
And
to
then my thing.
because like when you
I
say
don't like.
because when you said K Michelle, did you say K Michelle? I can't listen to K Michelle because I can't do the can you. I can't do that. I can't listen to you sing through your nose. I can't do it. Like I'm
But
just not.
see, and this part of my issue. That part of my issue. And I guess it's the whoever announcing is their fault. So they say to play tribute to Patti LaBelle, we have 4 artists.
Mhm.
And these 4 people come on. I don't know which one of these 4 is up here at this point. I don't know y'all. Like I don't know. First of all, we got too many artists named Lil. Like we
Oh,
got Lil
little,
Baby,
okay,
Lil Boosie, Lil Dirt, Lil Turd. I mean, we got Lil everything. We got
little
Lil
mama.
everything. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these little people on the stage. And I don't mean that to be derogatory to my real little people. I'm just saying they name got little in it and they grown. Like even Bow Wow dropped the little when he got like 21. You know what I'm saying? He
Romeo
realized
dropped his.
he can't be Lil Romeo, Lil Bow Wow. It's just Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? It's just Romeo. Like you ain't little no more. Like little baby on here still going by little baby. Like wah 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 wah. Man,
And he
Blue,
darn near 40.
Oh my God, it's almost
you
40.
Yeah,
you too old to be rapping wah 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 wah. Like this is too much.
or if they're
This
not
and this is
little,
what bothers me about music today.
or if they're not little, they're the baby, and you're like, what?
So,
Why you anything baby? See, didn't they learn from R. Kelly? Anytime you
no, you
out
didn't go to
here,
R. Kelly. No, you did not go to R. Kelly.
okay, so R. Kelly hid in plain sight. He called himself the Pied Piper. Now, for all of us that grew up in the area of nursery rhymes and cartoons and stuff like that, what was the job of the Pied Piper? What did the Pied Piper do? Gave candy to kids to lure them in.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I said, yep, yeah,
And that
yeah.
man called himself the Pied Piper. And we was okay with that. Like,
And,
oh man, the Pied
hanging
Well,
around,
Piper got on it.
here's the
Yeah.
thing.
and hanging around Kenwood Academy.
We didn't really know any better.
No, we knew better. The man
Right.
did a song with Aaliyah talking about age ain't nothing but a number.
It was
Knowing that
AJ
girl was too
number
young to
number.
be messing with the
Look,
aura.
look. He came out. You know all his songs. Do y'all remember 12 Play? Come on.
I don't remember that
12
one.
play.
Look.
Well, we was making babies off that song.
I'm just saying. album 12 like it was bump and grind.
You remind me of my Jeep.
Right. It
You
was,
remind me,
or he
I
had other.
wanna ride it. I wanna wax it, baby. Like, I mean, come on, and women were out here bending over in the club for this kind of music. He just
like
called this man
like
just called you a wrangler, and you out here
Yeah,
dancing.
yeah, yeah.
like then he go a little further. Then he want to feel on your booty. You know, trapped in the
The man,
closet.
I was about to say, the man did a whole series on Trapped in the
Yes,
Closet.
he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, yeah.
And the first he
I was like, how many did he do? Because I was like, this is another
I
trap.
was I stopped at like 21 because when it was like
I think it
the
was like
small
22, 21, 22, something
I
like that.
I stopped 'cause when it was like the man he was gay. Then he went back to the trailer park. He
Big
had the wife. Then
Miles.
she was sleeping with the little person. I was
I was ready
done.
to give up on the midget. You know what I'm saying? You had the midget ready to fight
Yeah,
the police
I was
officer and the.
cooked.
Yes. Wait, I think I stopped paying attention when he was hiding in the closet. We were Mr. Big.
Oh,
I think I stopped paying attention really at that
see,
point.
you stopped early on when he came out with the man. You
Yeah.
have to go past that, and then they go back to the trailer park.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he got the wife, and then like I said, the little person come running out the closet. You like you
This
sitting there.
man get this man get in trouble with the law. He come out with a video where he is urinating on a little girl.
Yep, yep.
And next thing you know, he do a gospel album. I believe I can fly.
No, no.
I believe I can touch the sky. Now this is the part where I knew he was on weed. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
I
I'm
believe.
like, wait a minute. How you got to be to feel like you in the air? Like
Listen,
you like these
let me
lyrics of
tell
this
you.
song, I always felt like this ain't gospel. We
I,
got it playing on gospel stations, singing it in churches. This ain't got if
I
you
don't
first of
remember singing
all,
that. I don't. The Dr. Fly. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember singing. I believe I can fly in church. Now
let me
here's the
tell you
thing.
something.
They
Let me tell you
played it
something.
on the
Down here
gospel
in the
station.
South, it'll play everywhere. As
Okay,
matter of fact, we sung it at my high school graduation.
stop it.
Yeah. Steady walking away. Open up your arms. No, that was the I believe you. That one I believe I can fly. That was something else. No, we ain't saying that I believe I can fly. We sang something else. That was the Kurt Franklin joint. That what we did. We did the Kurt Franklin joint. I
Uh,
misspeak on
I
that.
was gonna say,
But
if you are that, I believe I can fly. That yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my
but I
god!
believe I can fly was everywhere. It I
It
believe I
was,
can
but
fly
I
was
know we.
so big.
I know we didn't sing it in my church. We
I
didn't
was
sing
just
it in my
saying,
church.
it,
That I know better.
I believe I can fly with the end of the Space Jam.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, yeah.
Remember, he was
I
headed to the
believe I can
baseball
fly
game.
was so big. It was so big that it rivaled the thong song with the amount of requests on the radio that it was
Yeah.
getting. I remember thong song. The thong song was played all day, every day. I was so
And
sick of
that
that
was by
song.
far the dumbest song I've ever heard in my life.
Hey,
The
I don't
song
know
song.
about that
So
now. I
much
don't
on
know
your
about the
booty.
That's the
dumbest
dumbest
song.
ass song
So
ever.
much feeling on your booty. How many ways, different ways can you say booty?
Boo dee, boo boo dee, boo dee, boo doo dee, boo dee. That's all that man said the whole song. How you feeling on your boo
Wait, who made that song?
R.
boo
Kelly.
Oh, the booty. Oh.
Yes, that's all he said the whole time.
boo
He go in different octaves. Feeling
feeling
on your
on your
booty.
boo
Like, come
boo
on
boo
now.
boo
Y'all make-
And right after that song, then the thong song would come on. So you would get R. Kelly and Cisco. You're like, what?
oh my
Now
God.
you know that song was just as big as I remember. Well, I was in middle school, high school. I probably was in high school when the song came out. Bone Thugs and Harmony, who did "It's the First of the Month." Wake up,
Yeah. Oh
wake up,
yeah.
wake up, cash your check and come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get it, get it, get it, cash it. And then they came out with a follow up
What's
hit.
wrong with you today?
That follow up hit they did.
The early
Oh
2000s,
God.
those songs made no sense. You
Oh
had
God.
That
feeling
man
on your
said, that
booty.
man said, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Hold on. That song right there, when
Oh,
what's his name died, and
Oh,
they
the
came out with that
crossroads.
joint. Yeah, when they said, I miss
oh,
my Uncle Charles, y'all. Yeah, yeah. I was like, yo, that thing right there kind of hit. I miss my Uncle Charles too. You know what I'm saying? You sitting in the bedroom, you like, damn, man, play that thing again. You calling up the radio show. Hey, man, look, we just vibing. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never
Play
because
that
every
joint
one of those
again.
songs that you're talking about, I love
Look,
every one of those
the
songs.
late '90s and the early 2000s, some of those songs were like, hey,
Hey,
they
let
was
me
one
tell
hit
you, you listen
wonders.
to them same songs today and was like, I was too young to be singing stuff like that back then.
Oh,
I
I
was too
know.
young. Yeah, however, the Keisha Cole album, I shouldn't have been singing back then. I shouldn't have been. Matter of fact, who did the song? Was it Tia? No, who was it? You was a friend of mine.
You were a
Oh,
Uh,
friend of
Kelly
mine.
Price.
Yeah,
Kelly
yeah.
Price.
Yeah, Kelly
We
Price.
weren't
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to be singing that back then.
Well, she was the
Well,
type
I
you
was all older than y'all, so I could sing all I wanted
you
to.
can, but when you were 12 talking about it, she
She used
slept with
to,
my
man, yeah.
she lied.
Slept
You
with
know,
my man. Who you was sleeping with at
You
16?
know,
Wait a
she
minute.
lied.
Hold on, sweetheart.
You're 12 years old in the back seat singing that one. Hey,
You ain't supposed to be talking about some. When I made love to you, I saw the sun, the moon, the mountain, the stars, the river. I saw
what was
heaven when I
that?
made sweet love to you. You weren't supposed to
As
be
yet.
singing
What was
that.
the last
oh, you know,
name?
oh, as we lay. Stop playing. Yeah, yeah, as we lay.
You
No,
weren't
ain't no.
supposed to be singing that at no 17 years old. You weren't supposed to be talking. I
As
made
I
love to
was
you.
teaching, say,
I
I was
saw
older than
the
y'all. I could
sun,
sing that.
the moon, the mountains, and the rivers. I saw heaven when I made sweet love to you. You ain't making that kind of love at 16. You are not. You are not making that kind of love at that age.
But here's
You
the
don't even
question
know
though.
what you're doing.
Don't you, wouldn't you all prefer to hear that kind of music now versus the garbage that you hear today?
Hey, I still sing the
They
song.
ain't
I ain't
making
gonna
love
front.
today.
It's just
No,
here.
it ain't. No, it ain't.
It's just
No, you
it's
right.
just it's just here's the thing. When you look back, like I look back at like when Usher's Confessions album came
Yeah.
out, and I'm listening to the lyrics now, and I'm like, I was singing that when I was 12.
But more importantly, I let you sing it.
I'm
That's
telling
one
you.
other question.
He up there talking about follow me, and that's what it's made for. Put it in here, twirl like this. Like, come on
You know,
now.
here's the
I
thing.
remember.
We really don't listen to the lyrics of the song
Till you get older,
till you get older, right? It's just the melody that you like,
and you like
right.
Usher was a freak.
Yeah, Usher was it. Usher,
Let me tell you something. I hope my sister ain't listening to us tonight. My sister was in love. She had a whole lust relationship with John B.
really.
And
I
she
did
she
too.
was
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
that white boy had my sister on lockdown every morning. Every morning. She come out the bedroom singing John B. I'm like, you ain't supposed to be. I told my daddy, I like, you the pastor. You ain't supposed to be letting your daughter sing stuff like this.
Look,
This ain't.
I feel your sister. John B was Robin Thicke before Robin Thicke. He had someone to love.
Let me tell you
First
something.
of all,
Y'all little girls, 10, 11 years old, one had no business at all listening to John B.
and my response,
Genuine.
hey, pony, whatever.
Hey, you weren't supposed to be riding no ponies back
Hey,
then.
And you know what? And I even sang those songs too. It never even dawned on me. I think when you just have a good beat, it does not dawn on you that what the
you had
song is really about.
you had to listen back to because that was me and my
I'm
friend. We
telling
listened
you.
to like some of those songs I should have been singing at like 10 or 12 years old. John B
I was
was
taking my
I was
son to school about a month or so ago. I was taking him to school and I had the radio on. And I was like, I know all these songs. Okay. I started singing it. And I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know this realize this was talking about this when I was this age. Like when this song came out, I shouldn't matter of fact, okay, here it is. Every woman in America sung this song. It was the theme song for Waiting to Exhale. Mary J said, I was your lover and your secretary.
oh not
Oh,
don't
oh,
cry.
yeah. I'm not gonna cry.
I was your lover and your secretary,
Oh my God, Dr.
working
Love.
every
This
day of
day
the
of the week.
week. First of
I
all,
wish
Bridget,
ma'am,
I could bring this
if
much
you
you
told
12. You
me,
ain't got no job. You ain't
helping
got no job at
you.
14 years old.
She look, she said 11 years. I've
11
sacrificed.
years I sacrificed.
And you
You can
can
have
live
the
living
women
at
singing
the
this song.
drop of a dime,
wasting
I
my
still
tears.
stood
Ain't,
by
ain't
your
been in a
side.
relationship for 11
That's
months.
That's a long time ago.
It was the black woman theme song. Y'all ain't even resonate with half them lyrics, but y'all was singing it like you felt
that
her
was
pain.
Oh,
look,
well,
look,
see, now that song, I knew exactly what that was. I was
that was
singing my tail off. You right. You right.
that was the second black woman anthem. The first one is Superwoman.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, that was my, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
And I only know that because like you played that at the house with Daddy. That's like
Right. Every time he would piss me off, I said, wait, I got to put on Superwoman. Hold on. Mm-mm. Yep.
Brianna was
Cooking.
too young to be singing that music.
Yeah. I'm not your
Too
Superwoman.
young.
One day it was, I was like, I called my sister, she had it playing, and now my cousins, they had it playing at their house. They was like, we so sick and tired of hearing that damn song by Baby. What you call it? They said, what's that song?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Karen White.
Superwoman. I see it right now when it come out. I said, "Oh, Superwoman on."
What on the Boomerang soundtrack?
Was it on the Boomerang? That Boomerang. That was a bad
Hey,
soundtrack right there.
Cause
let
you
me
had
tell you something. One of my
so wait,
daddy,
so could nobody sing Johnny Gill? Cause Johnny Gill had what? There you go, and
Take out the red dress. Yeah,
my,
yeah.
my. Show look good tonight. Hey, I might play that when I get home, baby. That was when music was music. You hear me? You couldn't tell me. Matter of fact, true story. I got all my degrees now, so if y'all want to try to call them in question, I don't care. Plagiarism, I don't care. I plagiarized all of the 80s. I was in the ninth grade. I remember like it was yesterday. My daddy used to listen to Cameo like it
Uh-oh.
was going out of style. My daddy loved him some Cameo. So we were playing, we had an assignment, it was a poetry and my teacher, my English teacher, Miss Richardson, she was going over the different styles of poetry, and so we had to write a poem for each style and have a little poet book, and then we can get extra credit if we just wrote. I was using lyrics
No, he
to
didn't.
songs that this white woman didn't even know was. She was like, "Oh, this is good." I remember I used one of Cameo songs. There's a song on there called "Sparkle." And the lyrics go, when I first saw you, you had a sparkle in your eye, like the stars at night high in the sky. Then the bridge go, when I look at you, it seems so untrue. How someone like you can be in love with someone like me. Listen, that sparkle girl in your eye. Like that. That was my listen. I wrote, I had lyrics. Man, Miss Richardson, I would stand up in class, be reading this stuff. She was like, oh, you are truly a good lyricist. Man, listen, this is the 80s. You know
But
what I'm
Dr.
saying?
J,
Like the
didn't
80s.
your classmates know that you had plagiarized some stuff?
Listen, this kid was born in the 80s. They ain't listening. My daddy was listening to music when I was in the back seat. I heard
hey,
all of this. Earth, Wind, and average white band. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I grew up listening to the vinyl and the albums of these individuals. Matter of
wait,
fact, I was born in the era of 8 tracks.
wait,
Okay.
look, I got one better. Kids, I had to work a graduation, right? Kids, the principal of the school. She used McFadden and Whitehead. Ain't no stopping the next.
Yeah.
She used that as her speech for the students.
No, she didn't.
The whole song.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
sitting there recording.
oh.
I'm like, ain't no way she going down the whole lyric.
My son, my son Aaron, my son Aaron,
The other person
promoted
I
from
was
the
working
eighth
with,
grade.
he did like this. He album. I'm like, she said, ain't no stopping us now. You on the move, and I'm like, she going down the whole song. She
Let me
come
tell
back
you,
and no, she used the song there. I was
I wish my wife, I wish my wife was in this car with me. I'm about to see her in a second. She'll tell you, I ain't lying. Let me tell you something. We was at the graduation. My son from eighth, he going to high school next year. He going ninth grade.
Uh,
We was at graduating Friday. The eighth grade principal got up there to give his speech to the graduates. And the boy quoted Boys to Men
oh.
and, and said, although we've come to the end of this road. I was like, I looked at my wife. My wife hit me on the leg. I said, I ain't say it. I didn't say this foolishness. This boy, this boy was quoting boys to men. And I'm sitting there, my daddy was like, oh no, I said, you singing? You gotta stop, you can't be singing.
I,
Oh no, we've come to
I,
the
I don't know what I
end of
don't know what
the
it.
road.
If I had that video, I would have played it. I was standing there, I was recording, and I had, you gotta hold the camera still. So I'm up there trying not to laugh, and I'm like, she doing the whole song.
I don't know what's
And
wrong with you all. It never dawned on me to use song from a lyrics from a song for a speech. It ain't never dawned on me. What is wrong with you all? I have no idea.
she said, we on the move. She said, don't let nobody stop you.
I
She
told my
trying
wife, I said, he wrote that last night.
when she wrote her the night
It
before, I
came
was
on the
sitting up there.
radio,
I was
and
like,
he was like, oh, that'd be so good.
Okay, so what
They've
has
come
been
to the
that?
end of the road of middle school and they're on their way to high school. Oh, I can write that. No, sir. No, sir. You
What what
first
would
of
you all
all,
have
you the
preferred
eighth
that the
grade
child who
principal.
played the song? Would have made a child who
No,
played the song?
they played the song
no,
at the
this
end of the
song has
graduation.
nothing to do with eighth grade going to ninth grade. This song ain't got nothing to do with that.
Song,
Wait,
Nothing.
song should not be in your graduation speech.
what is it?
You,
He said we come to the end of the road.
my point is, you're a
No,
person.
that song is based off a relationship.
This is true.
Let's follow the lyric. Although we've come to the end of the road,
I
it's unnatural.
want
I belong to
Wait.
to
you. You
you.
Did he use all of
belong
that?
to me.
Did
Huh?
he use all of that?
No, he stopped at the end of the road. But the problem I had is you can't go no further down that street because there's nothing else about that song apply to this
Nothing.
situation.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
But
Absolutely
here's
nothing.
the thing. Now in Brown's case, when she said ain't no stopping us now, there's a lot you can take from that in the speech though.
She took the whole song.
Wait,
That's my point.
but you can use that. You can utilize that. You can use that.
I understand. I didn't say it was a bad thing she used. It just caught me off guard because I'm like, she went through the whole lyrics. Like, wait a minute, she
You
went through the whole.
Wait, you all know that's a good song because you know when I did the sixth grade graduation,
Y'all
and
just
and
danced to it.
well the kids walked in on that one. The kids walked in on that one.
She said one thing she would the verse one. She said there's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are. She went through the whole. I'm standing there looking like, you know how you gonna think you tripping.
But is it not inspiring? Is it not? Is it
It's
not?
very inspiring. It's very relatable. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I was shocked that she went through the whole lyric.
I'd have been singing with her. I'm gonna be honest. When she was singing, I'd have been singing right along with her.
Hey, look, everybody wants to sing because you know this was a black graduation.
Yeah.
The whole crowd said, "Ain't no
Stopping us now, right?
Ain't
We
no
on the
beat."
move.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and then she bundled up at the end because she said no matter who's in office. So I ain't knocking. It was a nice speech. I was just shocked that she went to the Ain't No Stopping Us.
Should have put a little soft music underneath there while she was reading.
Well, no,
That'll work out.
they played the song after
There you go.
they.
There you go.
I was just shocked. I was like, okay.
There you go. Look, I'm not mad. I am not mad at her.
Now, in Dr. Fight case, that is a relationship. So how you tie that to going from eighth grade to ninth
That
grade?
little boy just broke up with his boyfriend. And
No,
he was listening to that song. And
no.
what?
Whoa.
What's
No,
wrong, El?
You said his boyfriend. Stop playing.
Well, he ain't bringing with no girl. I know that, but
Oh,
let me tell you about the little foofy, the eighth grade principal, the eighth grade assistant principal, whatever he is. This little foofy out here.
he said poofy, poofy.
Listen, he is sweeter than a 5 pound bag of sugar. You hear me?
Ooh.
You hear me? Look, he is sweet He is sweet is the peach cobbler factory. You hear
Are
me?
you talking?
Like
Are you talking about the
this little
principal?
boy.
Yeah, you talking about the principal,
The assistant principal.
the assistant principal.
Look, I'm just saying. She said, McFadden and Whitehead, they didn't know what they were, how inspiring this song would be. That's all lovely and beautiful. You have to prepare people for stuff like that.
I say you put a little music underneath it so they know where you're going when you put the song on.
I
That's what
knew,
I say.
I knew where she was going because I heard that song many times, many times.
I bet you that song was played over the past weekend for so many graduations.
And then
Fantastic.
and then you know what the bad part was? I started singing the rest of the song. I knew where she was going.
Ain't no stopping us now.
I'm like,
We're on the move.
okay.
Woo!
I just found it hilarious. I
There's
was like,
been
oh,
so many things that's held us down. Look,
but
looks like things are finally turning around.
I
We
know
know
we
we've got a long, long way to go. Where we end up, I don't know. We are not singers on this show, just so you all know that. We're putting ourselves together. We're packing up our ads. Yeah. There you all go. We're talking about the graduations. Yeah. All you all who are graduated this past weekend or graduations coming up, congratulations to every single last one of you.
Every year somebody graduates, make me feel older. Thank you.
But you know what? It's a blessing to get older.
It is.
It's an absolute blessing to get older.
I will say what June 6th of this year, I marked 15 years out of high school. So,
Damn, you're old.
you know.
Wow.
What's up?
All right, she owe you all.
Whatever.
Oh, so hostile. All right, let's get in.
You've been at what, about 4?
Hey, when my 20-year school anniversary, high school anniversary,
You stopped
I
counting.
stopped counting at that point. I don't even give a damn at that point. When my 20-year at graduation from high school came out, I said 20 years, okay, that's done. I ain't worried about 25, 30, 35. No, I ain't worried about none of that. No.
But yeah.
Have I been off 35 years? I should have you.
We graduate. Just listen to me so
86.
yeah, you surpassed it. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, hell yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. What's wrong with
You
you?
almost at the new mark.
At the 40-year mark?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I know. That one. After 20 years, I stopped counting. How long? It's funny. You get excited about getting to your 20 years graduation. I mean, reunion to see how it's gonna be. I ain't give a damn. I ain't go. I don't care about that.
But yeah.
I ain't like it when I was in high school, so I know I don't care.
But yeah, June 6th, yeah, I said that marked 15 years for me. I said, whoo,
Good Lord, you old. Ooh, good Lord.
So wait a minute. What we talking about? What's 20 years? What?
Oh, I said when you once you make that 20 years from high school, once you hit that mark, you stop counting. I don't count anymore.
Because I mentioned that June 6th for me marked 15 years being out of high school.
Yeah, I stopped counting at 20 years.
So here's the thing. It's ironic we talking about this. So, I've always been a social butterfly. I know that's
Oh
news to
God.
y'all. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know that seems a little different. So I've been having people hit me up because during we my class ain't been organized at all. At no point in human history have we been organized as a
That sounds about
class.
right. Mm-hmm.
We just ain't. So we were supposed to have a 10-year reunion. I got canceled because broke people ain't got no money. So, it got canceled. Turned into a Tito's night. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. 10 years later, 20 years, the pandemic is here.
Oh, okay.
2020,
Mm-hmm.
pandemic here. We don't have no 20. So now we at 25 years this year.
Uh-oh.
So next month in July, they trying to figure out if I'm coming. I done got call, text message, Facebook. People done invited me to the Facebook thing or whatever. I'm like, you coming? You coming? I was like, all right. What's the deal? Well, it's $25. And if you bring in a plus one, that's another $25. 50.
Hey,
I gotta pay $50 for me and my wife.
that's
All
nuts.
right, cool. That ain't nothing. I can afford $50. As a matter of fact, I had a conversation with somebody today. They called me bougie. I told them, well, you know what? I got bougie money, so I'm okay to be bougie. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha,
I got
gotcha.
bougie. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see what I got and what I do and what I wear, and you call it bougie, I paid for it. So don't worry, this ain't your money that I'm spending. It's mine. I got $50 for me and my wife. We can go, whatever. So I asked them, well, what we doing? They rented out this little shed
Oh,
and they gonna have a cookout outside
oh God, I hate the
and
cookout.
they gonna have like games and stuff inside. And I'm like, during the day?
What
Like
y'all mean?
this ain't nothing down my alley.
Yeah.
And they was like, well, we just trying to get everybody together so we can plan for the future. I said, now they told me I was mean. I said, call me in the future when the plans are all right.
Ooh! That was me, Dr. Fight. but,
Okay,
I get it though. I get it
I
though.
was on
I
here.
ain't
If
going.
Dr. Price
I
was
ain't
free,
going to eat no chicken in no shed that somebody cooking on their fat daddy grill outside. Like that anything about that say Jared fight. Like,
Oh
like,
God. Oh,
like
oh
y'all
no,
done
no,
God.
no,
known
no.
me my whole
And
life.
you gotta probably pay the $50 so they can buy the meat.
Right, right, right.
Exactly.
You
I
know what?
said, who running this shindig? Like this don't sound like a Jared fight production.
Look, I checked
Well,
out what he said. The shed. I
yeah,
checked out
yeah,
that
These
yeah.
part.
people got this
Hey,
little barn because they sent the link of the place they going. I said,
oh,
this a barn.
is it really a barn?
Like, who into this? This
This
little boy can't drive.
this is what
Come
people
on.
don't understand is that that's probably why too. I
I'm
said
parking. I'm parking. Come on out.
your high school reunions are usually like at least 2 days, and you usually like a weekend event.
Right,
You
because
know, because
everybody
you have like
arrived,
you
and
have
then
like the meet greet thing,
yeah.
and then you have like the barbecue or whatever, and then the next day you have like a formal thing. I'm here I am. If
That's
you can't
right.
if
That's
you
what
can't
I
do it like
said.
that, I'm
Then
not
I
don't
coming.
then
said,
don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
I told him, I said, listen, what's the rush? What we can do is at homecoming on Friday night at the high
Uh-huh.
school game. We can get our money together, make a donation to the school for something, you know what I'm saying? Do something nice like that. have, have that together, you know what I'm saying? Go to the game,
Uh-huh.
socialize with everybody. And then on Saturday, we can do like a social, like a formal kind of thing. Everybody look nice,
Right,
you know,
right,
dress, get your thing going, have a little
right.
DJ, get a nice little spot, have a little one of them little balls up in there, you know what I'm saying? Got the whole little disco thing going. You know what I'm saying? Make something. They're like, oh, that'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful. You think you can help us put
Oh
that
yeah, you knew
together?
that was coming. Yeah, you knew that was coming.
Who put now? Do I need to remind y'all of our high school? Like I ain't like y'all niggas then.
Oh,
Like now all of a sudden you want me to plan something for y'all? I ain't like y'all then. What you think changed over the last 25 years?
yeah, I know. That's how I felt about my high school too. I said, I didn't even like you all then. So why am I coming? Why am I coming now? I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
When I got out of high school, I was like, thank God I got to see you all them because I don't
That
like you people anyway. Ugh.
that was nobody could ever pay me enough money to say, you want to go back to high school? No.
No, no, those were the worst 4 years of my. I hated high school. With a pack, maybe like the first freshman year was cool. After that,
Because you have
no.
to see them same people
Every
every
day,
day.
right? And then as you're going through the high school, then it becomes more competitive. Like this one's like, oh, I got this grade, or I'm going to this college, I got it, so
And
so.
I'm
Then it
going
becomes a whole
and
situation.
I'm going to do so and
Yeah,
so.
right. And I just don't want to be bothered with that. I'm not
Look,
gonna, I didn't like y'all ass then, and don't be looking at me and say, hey, how you doing, girl?
then you
Shut
get
up, y'all ass even speak to me, and I was like, shut up.
then you get the fake hug.
Right, exactly. You
Like,
didn't speak to me when I was in high school.
what
Don't speak to me now. Get your bitch, get on.
what on while we're on the subject of school, I am happy to report I got my official letter of my student loan forgiveness. So thank you very much.
That's why Brother got her done. Look. That's why I said, don't get him started. Don't get him started. Don't get him
Now
started.
what?
Oh, what?
I've
That
been
way
good
you,
with my cussing here lately, so I'm gonna try to.
I just look. I gotta sit. That's all I'm saying. Like, thank you.
Well, I ain't gonna be no hater. Congratulations. Congratulations.
That he's still that he don't.
I got a lot of education that's got to be forgiven. So I'm gonna keep on going to work every day. 'Cause I'm telling you, Uncle Sam ever forget his loan from me? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be rich. You hear me? I'm gonna be rich. They know who to get the money to. They know exactly who to do it. And I ain't
Well,
one of them.
Dr. Fight, have you? Hey, look, I'm gonna say this one part, then I'm gonna Dr. Fight have this part. You know, we were talking about there was a video that surfaced today, and that's what I said to her. I said, well, when Stumpy finally, whatever God gonna do with Stumpy, gonna happen. But there was a new video that's circulating where this guy was talking about. He said, "Ain't no conspiracy theory. It's none of that." But he was talking about in what I say in some part in some part small town in New York when he was talking about that,
Rockland, New
yeah,
York.
in Rockland, New York, was like during the election, he said how the Democrats they won like about 500 to something, and they said Kamala had like one or two votes. He said it didn't make sense. This is what I'll say. More things are going to start coming out
That
about
they
the
stole the
fact
election.
right, how they stole the election, and even after that, Elon probably gonna come out and confirm it because he hates Trump just that bad. The falling out just continues. So we're gonna stay tuned and see what happens. As I'm coining it today, so don't you all copy of me. It's gonna be a hot boy summer. Hot boy summer means we're gonna see the temperatures are rising every
Up.
day.
Somebody else about to quit for the Republican Party.
Oh damn, who to quit now?
House Republicans narrow majority to shrink as top rep Mark Green plans exit.
Wait, what happened?
Representative Mark Green, Republican Tennessee, the chair of the House Homeland Security Committee,
Uh-huh.
announced Monday he plans to resign from Congress midway through his term.
Well, when is that?
Now,
It's effective when? Immediately?
he's doing it now.
Oh.
He said why it matters his departure will further diminish House Speaker Mike Johnson's already razor thin majority.
Oh, is that why he doing it?
Yeah, it said Green said in the statement he was offered an opportunity in the private sector that was too exciting to pass up.
Oh, he lied, but he probably right. He probably did get an opportunity though, and he said right instead of doing this,
Yep.
right. But what Dr. Dr. Fight again? What majority do they need though to pass this BS in the Senate? How much they need?
I don't know, but yeah, he said he quit.
He said he quit.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be more that's gonna follow. That's gonna follow his lead. Because
Too quick. I'm sorry.
what's
I'm in
that
this
majority
grocery. Ever
need?
since I got in this grocery store, I don't. My
Realms
wife
just
sent me
said,
a honey do list.
yeah. Realms just saying that another Republican from the Senate is quitting.
No, the House.
And the House is quitting. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because he got a better opportunity. So they said they raised the thin margin and keep slipping. Well, hell, they ain't got one now because it was what? Two? They only had what? Two seats?
2 or 3 seats, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
I know. I don't go to the grocery store often. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, having something from
Yeah.
my wife, and
Well,
I
that's why they number the aisles. Okay, that's why read the aisles. That's why they put a number up there. Read them.
you know what?
Read the
You know
number.
what?
Now I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, you want me? You want me to cuss on this radio show today?
Look, your
You
all
know.
of 6'4". It don't take that much, but just turn your eyes up a little bit. Okay,
First of
that's all it
all,
takes.
first of all, let me go ahead and do this here. Where the camera thing at? Let me go and do this here. Uh,
Oh, you
back.
trying to reverse it?
Where he tried to tell you
This is where I found it. I was looking for the sour cream. This is where I found it. Now on this aisle, where does it say anything about sour cream? That say eggs. That say it. That say yogurt. That say
but
more
it's
yogurt
but
right
it's
there.
dairy though. It's dairy
There ain't
though.
no. There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing over here. Just say sour cream. Don't play with me.
But Dr. Fight is where you find the butter, all that other stuff. Why would you think it's in
I,
eggs, all
I,
this stuff?
What,
I
what,
mean,
what, didn't I tell you I don't go grocery shop? This ain't down my jurisdiction. This ain't down my jurisdiction. Listen, I'm a division chair of religion and I'm the pastor of the church. I don't go to the grocery store.
You know
I
what?
pay bills. That's what I do. I got a housing allowance at my church. Pay my bill. I pay bills. That's what I do. My wife do all this talking about pick up some sour cream on your way home. But okay, listen. Let me tell you something now. Let me tell you. Y'all gonna get off of me.
That's why it's not that sour cream. I mean, that should be like, well, where's the milk at? Go where the milk is
Milk.
at. You find
How was
it.
I supposed to know that? How about is that like common knowledge or something?
It really is. Yes, it is.
I don't
It
know
really is.
nothing like that.
Okay,
You know
look.
where I shop at? You know
I'm
where I
just
shop
saying.
at? You ain't gonna
I
like
would
this.
say
You know where I
this.
shop
In
at? You
Dr.
know
Fight's defense, he doesn't go to the grocery store often. So he may not know that. Some people don't know that if they don't go to the grocery store often.
Don't you know what milk and stuff come from? Milk, eggs,
I
sugar. I mean,
go
really.
to the grocery store probably
when
more than
sour cream come from milk? What about sour cream say milk? How you
don't.
That's right.
correlate that together?
Listen.
I'm just saying, and depending on the grocery store you go to, I will say this much.
Well, where would you? Okay,
Yeah.
if you didn't find it where the milk and eggs
Okay.
was at, where would you expect it? What would you think it would be at Dr. Fine?
Sometimes
I'm
it's
just
I
saying.
was
sometimes
I
it's
was
what you
in the
think.
frozen section. Okay, that's why I was
What?
looking.
What?
I was over there with the toppings and the other things that were listed. That's where I was.
What? That makes no sense.
Hey, hey, you're talking to somebody that ain't been in. First of all, this grocery store
Okay.
got a bar. You hear me? I didn't even know they had them in here.
What grocery store
What
you?
grocery
So
store
you
you
ain't got a
in?
bar?
They got one right there. They got one at.
I don't know what grocery store you in because I don't know if Mariano's got something like that. But where you at?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I'm at Lowe's Food.
Lowe's Food. Okay, we don't have that. We don't know what that is.
Oh,
What you owe for?
I said I've heard that from certain when I'm working in other gigs.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that one. Okay.
I didn't North Carolina thing. Government services I had a transaction from Lowe's grocery store. I'm like grocery store.
Yeah, Lowe's. When you said Lowe's, I was like, you at the hardware store. That was gonna be my
Now,
response.
Yeah,
if you
Hardware
tell me to
store.
go get something from there, I know exactly what the stuff at in there. Where my receipt
That's
at?
like
I'm about to go.
that's very sexist. What you said right now is very very sexist.
It ain't sexy. No, you took
It
it as
is.
sexy.
It
And
really
there ain't
is.
nobody having sex. So you need to take your mind out the gutter. Ain't nobody saying nothing
I
about
said it's
sex. Listen,
sexist.
let me tell you something. Take your mind out the gutter. Look,
Okay.
first of all, I'm just telling you about the places that I'm familiar with. Now, you took it and genderized it. All I'm saying is, I know, see that low food right there. You see that in the back right there? You see that?
Oh
That
yeah.
low food.
Oh, what you talking to them for?
He said the biggest cunt.
The biggest what?
He called the cunt.
Oh, he called Trump a cunt. Oh, okay. No, I just called him the big fat bastard. But okay. We talking about somebody that we know or something about Trump. Yeah, yeah. He to order $700. He just doing the most. I need God to help me do something with that man. Not to,
Look
that,
at
you,
that right
that,
there.
that's why you only went in the store for sour cream, huh?
That's not supposed to go in there for. That's not supposed to
You
go
went
in
there
there
for
for.
one item.
I went
I
in
don't
there.
know. I thought you
Listen,
had to pick up.
my wife
What girl?
text me one thing. Get this one thing. Guess what I got? One thing. See, y'all women, and matter of fact, let me not be universal.
Okay.
Let me just talk about some of y'all women. Because this may not
Mm-mm.
apply to everybody. But some of y'all can't go in the store and just leave with one thing.
Oh yeah, I'm never gonna do that.
You ain't got that bone in your body.
You're right. I'm never
But let
gonna
me
do
tell
that.
you something. If I tell my wife I'm going down the street get some charcoal, I'll be back. Guess what I'm coming back with?
The charcoal. Yeah.
Charcoal. My wife say, "Hey, babe, I'm going down the street get some charcoal." When she come back with everything except the thing she said she was going down there to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, "Where the charcoal at?" Oh, well, they
Okay.
had this on sale, and you ain't even supposed to be on that aisle. Like you supposed
Right,
to be getting the
right here.
charcoal
I
and come
cannot lie.
back.
That's me. I ain't never gonna go with one thing. That ain't never
Right
gonna
here.
happen.
Look, when she sends me a text talking about she need one thing, I wait because I know there's gonna be another text coming with my five more items. Or if she know I'm not doing something, she'll call.
Yeah.
I need you to do so and so. And I say, okay, I hang up, I get the one thing, I wait for her because she gonna call back. She do it like my grandma do. She's like, hey, did you finish doing so and so? I'm like, what else you need? I know this right here. Don't I don't know why I know why when she called, she said she only need one item because I know she gonna call back or send text. Oh, grab so grab some extra margarine right here.
Well, I've trained the child properly. So even if I don't call her, she'll call me and say, "Mom, I'm in the store. Is there anything else you need?" So she got my number. So she do the
Because for one, I ain't going back in the store. Once I get out, I ain't going back in.
right thing.
I'm not going back in the store.
So I've trained her properly. She knows how to call me because I will forget something. There you go. There y'all go. All right, Dr. White, what's Brianna? Who want to go first? You or Brianna?
For what?
Brianna, you go first because Dr. White's still driving.
Are we going to Tony Awards?
Yeah. The Tony Awards was last night, and we had a surprise winner, Nicole Scherzinger.
Ugh.
She won. She beat out Audrey McDonald.
See, they didn't want the black woman to break the record. Y'all suck.
What
For
record did
what?
she
Cause I think Audrey McDonald, she was gonna break her own time for the most Tony wins or something. Yeah, she was gonna break the record.
have? Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't want to break it.
But you got to give it to old Scherzinger. You know, I mean, she's not really a good singer to me. So the fact that she changed up, transitioned into live performances or whatever. I mean, kudos to her.
No, whatever.
I'm just saying, so good job for her.
I gotta see something before I got on here.
Audrey McDonald, I like her.
She's
I mean,
been,
and
she's been doing stage.
She's been doing right. She's been stage for a long time. She said her stage career is better than her television career. Miss Audrey McDonald.
They about to come out with what's that old show Polly?
Huh?
Polly is coming to Broadway.
Didn't Felicia Rashad and what's her name? Keisha Knight, didn't they remake that?
Yeah, think they're gonna be on Broadway.
That was gonna be on Broadway.
I think so.
Now who was this?
My wife, and why would I know her? What's that in between her legs? Is that a
What's
transvestite?
wrong with you? You know who DeBose is? What she won the one had the real short hair braid, right?
Yeah, she won the Oscar. She's got braids.
Okay, she won the Oscar, Doctor. She won the Oscar, yeah.
She's got crochets in.
What's
Well,
that? Is that a penis between her legs?
oh my God. What is wrong with him today? What is wrong?
What is that bump she got right there? She got something dangling.
Dr. Fight, it's just the way the dress is hanging.
She a transformer?
No, she he got a transformer. No, Dr. Fight, no.
I mean, that look a little suspect. I just saw it.
It will be leave him to pick it out. Yeah, that's why.
Hey. Hey.
Leave it to him to pick it out. Of course he would.
She said you want A, B, C, or D.
No, he did. But this looks like the hair is cute, but the dress is like a nightgown.
You took the word I was gonna say.
You was gonna say that it looks like a nightgown.
I don't like them dresses. Y'all need to stop wearing these dresses. I
Is
don't
that
like
they
these
call it
dresses.
what, a slip dress or something?
Yeah. And the problem I have with it show everything
It does.
negative.
Yeah, it shows every curve. If you got some cellulite there, huh?
That might not
What
be a
what you
bad
say?
thing.
He said the little thing. 'Cause it shows everything.
And if Dr. Fight pointed out, she's probably horrified because she probably noticed it herself too, and she's probably like, "Oh my God!" So she probably noticed it too.
Yeah, that don't look right. We just gonna move along because this picture ain't doing her justice.
I mean, she's a nice looking woman.
But that picture ain't doing it.
That picture is not doing a thing for her. Bless her heart.
Leslie Odom.
Leslie Odom. Did that play football? What's going on here?
Or
Is this a man or woman?
stuff like that.
Well, did he play football or something?
Yeah, that I don't know. I can find that for you if you like.
Okay, so
He
Leslie
look like he
Odom.
auditioning for the Matrix.
What? Really?
Yeah, that
Well,
look like a Matrix suit.
What's going on with the hair? Is it curls? What's happening there?
No, he's
A lot.
an American actor, singer, and songwriter.
I've heard of him before, but I'm just saying, what's going on with the hair? That's all I want to know right there.
I ain't heard of it before.
It
Oh
ain't
Lord.
something to be concerned about.
He got on too many layers. I think if he just kept the jacket off,
Yeah, you should have done this.
yeah, because he got on the turtleneck. Boy, is June? What you doing with a turtleneck on? What the
Hey, he like his girl there.
hell? Girl, it's June. What in the world?
I mean, he could have done mock neck.
Yeah, he could have done the mock neck. Exactly. Let's see.
I ain't gonna go through too many. Let's go with
Yeah.
Sam and his wife.
They look nice. Make it bigger, yeah.
Sam didn't look like a pastor.
Sam and his wife, Sam Jackson and his wife, Latanya Richardson. And Sam think he got on almost the real shoes and not them athletic shoes, them ones that, yeah. But his wife, she looks, they both work the black.
Sam looked crazy.
Sam is crazy. They know look into it. Sam Jackson is crazy. And if we don't believe that, there's something wrong with us. Sam is the MF man.
That's right. Hey,
MF.
I'll be right back.
Okay. See, I probably wear that dress.
You probably would.
I probably wear that. I would wear it because it's black. It's got the little silver in it,
Mhm.
and she looks really nice. She looks younger than Sam right there. But I know she's nice, but she looks younger than Sam. You know who that is, Brianna?
Who?
Remember with Tommy Lee? Remember?
What movie? Help me.
Tommy Lee. What the movie is? You know, he was doing the tracking the people down. You know the time. What's the movie?
With Ashley Judd.
No. When he was the marshal.
Oh, U.S. Marshal.
U.S. Marshals, right. If you remember,
She played somebody in that, didn't she?
huh?
Did she play somebody in there?
Yeah, you remember she was the black chick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah, that's her, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her.
I did not know that.
You did not know that?
I did not know
That is her. Yeah, yep.
She looked nice. Too.
See, she's had her own acting career, but hers has been mostly on stage though now.
Oh,
That's why she's there. Okay, but you know what? Go ahead, Tony. You all were looking good. Go ahead, give us another one.
Okay, Miss Latanya.
Miss Latanya Richardson.
Now that name, I always knew that name sounded familiar. But
Uh-huh.
I'm like, who is she?
I'll get it out. Let's go through them. Come on.
Look, I got to see the picture.
Who's this?
You didn't give me a name.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. Probably. I like this dress. I like the gathering right underneath the breast, and then how it flows.
Okay.
I like it. I don't necessarily know if I agree with the hair.
I know I don't agree with that red lipstick she got.
I was going to comment. I said the lipstick. I was trying to figure out if I like the lipstick
No,
or not. You
I
don't like
don't
the
like it.
lipstick?
It's too red. For one, she's too
She's too pale. Maybe you think?
she's too pale. I get why she did that because she is pale, so she wanted something to pop on her lip, but that ain't it.
And her dress is like what, white or clear or something.
Right.
So her dress is really,
If she was gonna do a lip to pop, she should have done something shimmer.
maybe
You could have done like a nude or maybe like a gold, but you needed something to shimmer.
And I don't know if she should have had the tight bun. Maybe the hair should have been a little flowy.
Yeah.
Look,
She
I
could have
can't.
done a half up, half.
Yeah, that's
little
something. You're
flowy.
right. Yeah. You know, but
Yeah.
I'm not. But you know,
I'm
but,
not mad
but
at
her,
the look.
her face is beautiful though.
Yeah, her face.
Yeah,
is
the
good.
face is still beautiful though.
I just don't like that lip.
Yeah, the lip is a little dark.
It's distracting. That's what. All right, who is this? Let's go here.
Let's go here. Oh, this is Jean Smart.
I kind of like that one.
I kind of like that. Her show was the Hacks or somebody,
Uh-huh.
and it's I've seen like clips of this. Kind of funny. I do like this because this kind of goes around and it kind of wraps around the hips. Now Jean Smart don't have any hips,
Right.
but I mean I think I like it. I think it needs a little more split there though.
You need a split like right here.
Yeah, but she probably like, you know what? Jean Smart's probably like 70, if not 70.
She's like, I ain't gonna do no.
You know, she
split.
said I'm not gonna do a split, but
She's like, nobody will see her wrinkle.
she's had a very long career because you all know she was on my show Designing Women back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I love me some Designing Women. I loved all of them. Dixie Carter, Annie Potts, Jean Smart, Meshack Taylor, and I think Delta Burke. Yep. All of them are no. Only one's gonna is not Delta.
Dixie Carter.
Dixie Carter and Meshack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody else is still alive. Yeah. All right, let's go to me. Give me another one. Let's get. We are reviewing the Tony Awards fashion from last evening. If you guys just joined us on something to talk about. Hey, who is this?
You gave me her name and I forgot.
Oh, that's Scherzinger.
Oh, that is her.
That's Scherzinger. Yeah. You know what? She's. I think she's lost a little weight.
Yeah.
And she's got. Well, you know what? She's got the red lips. She's got the red dress, the red shoes. She's like popping everywhere.
But that works for her.
That were and I don't like the really high the arched eyebrows. When women make eyebrows and they that deep arch, I don't like that because you look like Catwoman. It's
Because
like you're forever smiling or staring at people.
that's not your eyebrow.
That's not
Your
your
natural
natural
eyebrow.
arch. Umbrella?
Because what some people do is that some people that have really thin eyebrows,
Uh-huh.
really thin, they'll draw them in. They draw them up like this.
It looks like you're mean, you're constantly like
Right, because when you
when
do this,
right,
you
right.
look nuts.
Yeah. So I don't really like the dress is cute though, and she's working it. I mean, it's fitting her like a glove to perfection.
The dress is cute.
The dress is cute. She's got a almost it almost probably has like a mermaid, probably to the back of it, but I like it. I like it. And congratulations to her because, like I said, she beat out Audrey McDonald for best actress.
Mhm.
Not even supporting actress. She from the play Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
Yep. So congratulations to her.
Yeah, 'cause that's why she ain't been a mad singer.
You know what? Why? Now she's got a Tony accolade.
Mhm.
Why waste your time with the masked singer? Because that's some nonsense. The masked singer is absolute nonsense.
This is awful.
Yeah, baby, what's happening? This is Katie Holmes.
This is god
Oh,
awful.
Katie. Oh my God.
Who said that?
What the hell is it? Let's answer that question first.
Who said them colors go together? That's the first part.
Green and pink, and it's awful. Her hair is awful. The makeup is awful.
Damn, that she look like she want to be there.
What? Yeah,
Look at her face.
yeah. Katie.
Here's
Oh,
the
it's
thing.
horrible.
Here's
That
the
look
thing.
like a scrub top that she got on. That's the first thing.
Here's the thing. If you don't put enough time into it to go, don't go.
Girl, this whole look was cost thousands of dollars. You can
I-
believe that.
I
'Cause
bet it
look at the
did.
crystals on the skirt. The skirt is okay. It's the green. What is was there a significance to the green? What was it? And then every time Katie Holmes goes to a formal affair, she has that same updo. She's been wearing that same updo for decades now. I'm gonna need her to change that up. Katie Holmes, that's a horrible failure. Horrible failure. Okay, let's go. Dr. Fight. Dr. Fight there.
Yeah, I'm here.
What you think, Dr. Fight? Yeah, you see that one?
Yeah, I see it. It's in budget.
Dr. I'm telling that woman paid hundreds, thousands of dollars for that
It's
ensemble.
ugly.
It is hideous.
Moving on.
Okay. Oh, this is who's that?
That's Audrey McDonald.
Oh, that's Audrey. Yeah, that's Audrey. Now she's wearing that. I don't know about the purple on the side, but the black,
She feeling good.
she is working
You
that
can tell
thing.
she like it because she's like, yeah, look at me.
Yeah, she is working and she looks good. I like the little braided ponytail and how she got it hanging off to the side. She's working that. I like it. Good look, Audrey. Dr. Fight, what you think?
That's a fine woman right there.
You know what? Hey, he always has to take you. That's a fine woman right there. How old is Audrey?
54.
She's 54.
Mm-hmm.
She look, yeah. She looks good. I can't say anything really about the look. I like it. I like it. She looks good.
Well, Ira said age ain't nothing but a number.
You know what? Leave it alone. Look, we need Aura out this conversation because Aura is
And then that's a husband.
that's her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's his name?
Will.
Hey, Will.
Ira about to be pardoned by the president.
Well, he might as well. He partnered all the rest of the criminals. He might as well throw Aura right there right
I
right
mean, what
there.
Ira do so bad that deserve him to be in jail so long?
Aura been in there what now? About 10 years.
No, our problem is Ara got off the first time. Then he went and done the same stupid.
Yes.
You got away with it the first time. You know that next time they were gonna throw you under the jail.
Yep, that's exactly correct. Yep.
Go sit
Sit your down somewhere. Well, this is Miss Brooke Shields. Brookie, I don't know if the short dress was really appropriate.
She want to show off them legs.
Well, you know, Brooke is what 60.
Yeah, that's all she wants to do. Show off them
Brooke
legs.
is like, I got these legs and I'm working. And I mean, the dress is cute. I just don't think it was appropriate
She
for
got
the Tonys.
she got the arms, everything. She's like, I'm gonna show this off. right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Looking good, Brooke. I
She
don't know
just
about the
turned-
show, but looking good.
She just turned 60.
She just turned 60.
Mhm.
Dr. White, what you think?
Hey, I like it.
You know, Dr. White, the voice, he said, I like it. She looks really good. I just don't like the short dress.
Yeah, she don't care what she was.
She said she don't care what I like. Look at the boys. The boys. I guess what was Keanu? Look at Keanu. And this is Kevin Wilson. I think he was I think he helped to write the stage play Purpose. I believe that's correct. And he wrote Purpose, and it debuted off Broadway at the Steppenwolf in Chicago, and they won on Broadway for Best Play of the 2025. Congratulations!
Nice.
I remember when they was at Steppenwolf, I was like, "What is premiering on here?" And it was busy the entire time that it was at Steppenwolf in Chicago. So kudos to them. Congratulations.
Keanu need to shave that off.
Keanu needs to shave that off because he looks like somebody's. So, I don't know.
And he ain't that old.
He just don't. But I like you, Keanu. But I don't like the gray on the.
We looked at those already.
Go up somewhere. Let's see. Oh, here is our couple. Here is George Clooney and his wife Amal Clooney. George looks like George. If anybody remember what George Clooney's father looked like back in the day, he looks identical to his daddy. And his daddy was a nice looking man.
You know what just cracks me up about George Clooney?
What?
George Clooney was like never gonna get married and have
I should
kids.
never, right.
And he has he got the wife, the twins. That's just hilarious.
That just goes to show that he was not with the right people because he was with Stacy Keebler.
Uh-huh.
He just strung that woman along for how many years until she was like, enough is enough. I feel sorry for the women that would hang around with George because he wasn't gonna marry you, and then he would just dump him. George, you did the most.
He married her in like a year.
Yes, right. And then turn around and had some kids. He was never gonna have children. That was right. He was never gonna have kids. And then turn around and got him some twins. But I like his wife's dress. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm all. I like George. George is what, 60 what?
He ain't 70, is he? 70.
No, I don't think he's 70. Look, George Clooney when he was younger, and he's still a nice looking man. But George, when he was younger, what's his name? The blonde boy. What's the blonde guy name?
Oh, he's 64.
Oh, he's 64. What's the blonde one name? Brad Pitt.
Uh-huh.
To me, George Clooney always outshined Brad Pitt. Furthermore, Brad is like a average actor. George Clooney can really go there with his talents. He can really go there with his talents.
You said average at best.
Dr. Fight, what you got to say? Look at him rubbing his forehead.
Well, first of all, whatever you think about who look good or whatever, I ain't there to argue with that. Whatever. When did George Clooney get married?
What?
George Clooney been married, what, 10 years?
I need to reach to the screen and slap his glass off his face. What?
10 years? Where I been?
Where you been?
How old is this young girl?
Amal she's younger than he is.
Wait, I can tell that by this picture.
Huh?
I can tell that by this picture.
Yeah, she only
She
47.
Okay, she just 47.
She my age. Wait a minute. How is little girl?
You know what? Here's the thing about Clooney. Clooney always liked women who, I guess, stimulates him intellectually, and I think she
This
does.
don't
That.
look like an intellectual stimulation.
No, this woman taught at Harvard or something.
She's a human rights lawyer.
Yeah, right. She's right. She's a human rights attorney. So she's
She ain't
no
practicing law right now.
No, but she was a professor also. So she's no dummy. So that's what I'm saying. George is said, I just didn't want the whole Hollywood wife thing. I want somebody who could actually stimulate me. And I think it challenges him, and I think she does that. Because he didn't date her very long. He did not date her very long.
He said, when did George Clooney get married? He had to sit up.
He said, when did the man get married? Okay, now you learn something. Okay, oh my God.
Yeah.
Her name is Amal.
They've been married for a minute.
Yeah, they've been married for a minute. I'm surprised for George.
10
Because,
years
George
ain't
is
a
a
minute.
leaving kind of dude. Huh?
10 years ain't a minute.
10 years is a minute.
For him, yes it is.
Because George was dating for about 5 years or 4 years, and then like that was a wrap. Oh, here is Danielle Brooks.
And who is she?
Danielle Brooks. Danielle played in the color purple. She played Celie, right?
No, she played.
She played
She played.
She played Oprah's character. Sophia.
She got some nice thighs.
Look, this man sees every day.
No, her dress is see-through.
It is.
I'm trying to figure out her hair though.
But you know what? I'm not mad
Ain't
at
nobody
the dress.
looking that high.
I'm not mad at the dress.
Well, we know he ain't looking at her. That's like a one piece, and then she got the.
But what's underneath it? I wonder, is it just a bodysuit underneath?
It's
I
a
want to
list.
know the same thing.
Yeah,
What's
it's a
underneath? That's you asking the right questions. Yes, Lord.
I like the color.
yeah, it's a bodysuit.
I like the
Nobody
color.
care about that color. And
Look
thick
at here.
thighs save lives. You hear me?
She's like, I'm hitting the carpet for the Tonys, and I'm feeling good and
I
looking good.
I
I
like
am.
it. I
That's
ain't
a
never.
Yeah, I
beautiful
know. I
specimen
like
right there, boy.
Look at Dr. Fight. Dr. Fight, pick,
My,
wipe the
my.
drool at the corner of your eye.
Mm.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
hey, what Johnny Gill said? My.
He is. That's the fight is out of order. Yeah.
That's all of us.
Look.
Oh, this
Woo.
She looks
last
good.
one.
I had to say,
What? Right,
this
next.
is who is this? Let me see what this is.
No,
That's
this is
yours.
next.
Ugh.
That she
Next.
looks.
How you go from what we just watched to this right here? This
Listen. She looks like what was the from the witch of the from the Oz,
Glenda.
Glinda the Good Witch. That's what she looked like.
This is hideous. I'm going back
hey,
to
listen, my wife, she's not feeling well, so I gotta run.
Okay,
All right.
all right. Dr. Fight gotta go handle his business. Um, but let's go here, Brianna. Before we wrap up, Brianna, let's get with the NBA finals.
tied 1-1. L's team, the Pacers.
I'm going for the Pacers.
Y'all ever heard of a bandwagon fan?
Whatever.
Right here.
No, knock the shit out. I mean, excuse me.
Right here, this is a bandwagon fan. Anyway, she's going for the Pacers. They won game 1. They came back from 14 down
Yeah.
and won by a point.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton with the game-winning shot. Whoop-de-doo-doo. Anyway, I'm going for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They came back and beat the brakes off of them. But Tyrese Halliburton was a non-factor for 40 minutes.
Really? What happened? What happened?
Defense. They shut him down.
That was their they said that was their plan. When they had those couple of days out there, like, we gotta shut Halliburton down. We have to shut him down.
They shut him down. They shut him down. And so final was 123 to wait.
Can we talk about the winning shot though on what Wednesday night? Where was it?
Thursday.
On Thursday night. Can we speak about the winning shot that Halliburton put up there?
It was a pretty shot.
I'm gonna tell y'all that's gonna be the best shot of the whole
Look,
game. I'm just gonna be real.
Look,
Even if the Pacers lose, that is the best shot ever. I'm telling you. That's the where you at? Where you at? What you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, in the chair. Oh. So I'm telling you, so when I was watching the game and Brianna was watching it with me. And so I'm sitting in the chair next to the television. And so, I'm screaming because I'm like, come on, you all can come on, you all can win this, or whatever. Brianna was standing up. She had this look. You know how you like, damn. She was like bent over on her knees, touching her knees. And she was like, when Halliburton made that shot, she was like, oh no. It was that she was like in shock.
Because here's the thing. When you know who they gonna give it to a clutch time, you like anybody but him. They got Pascal Siakam, Aaron Nemhard, Aaron Neesmith, anybody but him. And you can't be mad. They had defense, just the shot was better.
Yeah, I mean I have to give it to OKC. They were playing good ball all night because they kept them at bay. But it's like when they got on that run, they went on like a 26 point run or something, and it's like they couldn't catch them. So they know they're gonna have to like stay on that. I knew they weren't gonna win 2 in a row on their court, but then now they have home court advantage. The Hoosiers got home court. I mean the Pacers got home court advantage. So that might be beneficial to them. But Brianna's face was priceless. But everybody, and I watched all the ones in the stands, man, they was just like, I can't believe he just did that. They believed the whole time. And I was just like, when you all catch the summer edition of Bray Magazine, that shot that shot right there from Halliburton is going to be in Bray Magazine. You guys got to watch it. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. So when is the next game?
Wednesday.
Oh, so the next game is Wednesday. The Pacers and OKC. I'm going for the Pacers because I'm a Hoosier. I was born a Hoosier in Indiana. Brianna was on the West Coast, born on the West Coast. So that's my child. So, but she's going for OKC. So we got a little rival going on in our house. So right now it's tied 1-1. I need the Pacers to go back home and win. Well, how many games they got there? 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so they need to win both their games before they go back to OKC. It's been a long time since any Pacer has since the Pacers have been in the finals. It's been a long time since like the 90s, right? Since Reggie Miller was with the Pacers. So therefore, make sure you guys go. Let's cheer them on. I'm rooting for my Pacers. I'm rooting for them. Like I said, I always have to root for the home team. But I am what they say. I'm a born Hoosier, but I'm an adopted West Coast person. So there you go. There you go. All right. For all you all who tuned in for watching something to talk about tonight, awesome. Thank you. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 6:30. We have two artists coming up tomorrow evening, starting at 6:30. So make sure you tune in and catch those conversations on L Unfiltered or L Unfiltered. Okay, we're gonna go behind the scenes and talk to some talented people. So make sure you make a mental note or put it in your telephone and make a note and come right back and join us. Thank you, Dr. Fight, who joined us this evening. And long as the Lord says, we'll see you back here next Monday, but you'll still see me here tomorrow. So peace out. Love you guys.